Good morning, collective. I am QUAN. It is the full moon, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Hey, Sullivan, how you doing with the FBI? Nice to see you this morning. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I don't know if this is your first time watching or not, but I just wanted to say welcome. Everybody say hello to Shelly Sullivan with the FBI. Hey, Shelly girl. Hi. Okay. So there is a judge that is presiding. There is a judge that is presiding over your case. Okay. That's in the works right now. Okay. Hey, Strugs, we are blessed. Not Strugs, but blessed. Blessed. Hey, everybody in the live. And also, I wanted to say and give a shout out to Shelly Sullivan with the FBI in Atlanta. I see you're in my live. Hello, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the show this morning. So there is a there is a judge that is presiding over your case right now, and this judge is doing their best to keep the faith that some kitchen witch with a low IQ that's slow is going to still be able to take you out using magic only, because she can't come toward you in the physical anymore. But she's trying not to let go of hope, this judge, because the last thing she wants to do is to have to come up with a dumbass excuse to gaslight you about why she took so long to notify you, when if your name is Googled, your current phone number, address, and everything pops up instantly, possibly on 10 different things. All your information comes up when your name is Googled. Your phone number, your current phone number, every phone number you have ever had in your life since your beeper number comes up. Your current address, every address, without even asking the internet just be snitching its ass off and telling all your business, your age, your real age, all your business. And this judge is dreading having to face you because they know you were supposed to have been notified a long time ago about whatever is going on with this case. But they were trying to keep the faith that a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy would be able to get together with her friends, and they would be able to do spell work and do a death spell on you, and you would die and never would make it to her courtroom. And right now, this judge is losing faith. She's losing the hope. And that's all I got. So they're telling you to be patient, okay? Whoever you are, keep being creative, using your imagination to embrace and nourish the creative aspects of your mind. Stay in the vibration of love. Maintain your discipline, okay? And I don't think that's an issue for you. Surrounding this judgment that was reversed, wherein someone committed fraud on you and got some kind of illegal rights over you, such as an illegal conservatorship, so they could steal something from you. But they can't get the judgment reversed because they lied and said you were homeless. They said that you were homeless. They said that you were mentally disabled, a drug addicted prostitute. And when the judge Googles you, she sees car insurance, homeowners insurance, properties and rental properties you've owned, jobs you've held for many years. You know, it's kind of hard to justify the lie that was told about you. And keep your discipline. You're very disciplined. Because this court case is coming up, and this judge is holding on for dear Lord. This judge is holding on for dear life. They already know. They're like, everyone's going to investigate and look into me if I have to contact you, because it's obvious I've given these people way too much time to get rid of you, and you're still here, and they're not going to be able to get rid of you. And I waited so long that now you know that I'm in on it, and I was trying to give these people time to get rid of you. So now it's hard for me to cover up my tracks, and we just keep getting dumber and dumber and dragging more and more people into it, more and more names, and sinking more ships. It's like these people keep indicting more people by paying more people, talking to more people about what they've been trying to get away with doing to you. And it's like it's becoming a public affair. I'm just waiting to hear about your story in the news and for it to be discussed openly across news channels while everyone's still like, Judge, it's in the news. You're going to have to contact them at this point. You can't. What are you going to do? They're talking about it in the news, Judge. You, Judge, come on out them chambers. You are going to have to face the music, Judge, okay, and answer some hard questions about why all this time you did not notify the person about their inheritance, about the person that you had to reverse a false judgment in court. You're going to have to respond. You have to. You are the judge. And that's when they're going to fake a heart attack and go in the hospital. Y'all know how they do. They're going to fake an illness, okay? But this judge presiding over your case is losing hope that a kitchen witch with a very low IQ that people thought was smart only because she knew how to pop her pussy, so people gave her accolades. But they're realizing it was just, the pussy. She's not smart at all. She has a low IQ. Okay. And somebody could not cause sad news for you. And they're gloomy right now. And they're trying to hold on to hope. Okay. Somebody's no longer willing to work with somebody that's slow with the low IQ. And what is the energy crowning this read? Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody wants to release something that's become very heavy and burdensome to them to avoid a tower. And that's this judge energy presiding over your case. Let's go. What is the energy crowning this read? Holy divine spirit. What is the energy? I'm going to fix my chair, okay? I know somebody can hear my chair squeaking. I'm sorry, y'all. I will fix this chair eventually, I promise. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? Somebody could be a mother figure, or somebody could be emotionally very intelligent. Someone could be highly intuitive. They might have a lot of emotional intelligence. This could be a man or a woman. Someone might have a heavy water placement in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This might have something to do with someone's home, community, a relationship, a marriage. This might have to do with a tower moment that someone's having. Someone's very sad. So something could be going on surrounding a mother, a home, and someone that's sad because of a tower moment right now. The devil in reverse. That means whatever way, the devil represents Saturn, the planet Saturn that people call Satan. And the planet Saturn represents addictions, attachments. It represents discipline, things that bind you through your carnal nature. Now, you could be addicted to a toxic way of behaving, an ideology, a belief system, something that you might be doing that might have become like a psychological addiction for you. The devil in reverse. Somebody is not still attached and bound psychologically, mentally, or physically to something that they were committed to getting done. And the devil is in reverse, okay? And they're having a tower. It could be a mother figure, and it could be concerning a house. All right, tell me more about the situation. What is the obstacle right now? Someone might be getting divorced. Woo, this thing did a backflip. Somebody might be a Capricorn or might have Capricorn in their chart. Someone may have a Capricorn placement in their sun, moon, or rising. What is the obstacle right now? Or somebody could, this might be about someone's obsession or even a possession. If this is not a Capricorn, this might be about somebody that could have had some kind of obsession, attachment, entity attachment, a possession about something or someone. Someone might have Virgo in their chart or Capricorn or any other sign. but there could be someone that might have been dealing with depression. This could be someone that is in some kind of very self-loathing energy. This might be someone that's not on the up and up. This might be someone that might have an imbalanced root chakra. The root chakra is what gives us our uh, drive to live, to strive, to do well, our survival skills, survival instinct. Someone might not have a very strong root chakra, so they might not have really good survival instincts. So they gotten some obsessive or possessed energy to do something. And whatever addiction or obsession they had, that is their obstacle right now. Tell me more about the situation with this devil energy, Holy Spirit. What happened in the recent past? What's happened in the recent past? All right, in the recent past, somebody had picked up a burden. Somebody had an ego death because somebody ended up shutting down and becoming completely emotionally numb. We're looking at the Ace of Cups reverse. We're talking about the Nine of Cups here. Someone that thought something was going to be okay, meaning they were going to be able to backstab and betray somebody or betray you. Someone thought that they were going to get away with backstabbing and betraying you. The Ten of Swords can represent doing something that's not going to go in your favor, that goes against good things in your life, whatever it is, whether it's stealing something from you, cheating on you, setting you up in some kind of way, fire you from a job, whatever. The Ten of Swords. Somebody thought that you were going to be backstabbed and betrayed, or they feel backstabbed and betrayed because now they're stressed out and losing sleep because they had an ego death, because somebody is emotionally numb and they're burdened because of it. They thought, and the Ace of Swords is the truth and clarity. Somebody has kicked somebody completely out of their energy. They're very unhappy with a person, something they found out about somebody. There's somebody feels some kind of way about someone that they might be rejecting right now because they realize somebody is emotionally numb and they don't have feelings for them at all. And they created a lot of burdens and they feel backstabbed and betrayed because they got the truth about somebody and how they really felt about them that was supposed to be their partner. They found out the truth about somebody. All right, tell me more about the situation. So these might be the people that were hired to get rid of you so that you never had to face this judge, or so this judge never had to face you. And they're in their thoughts right now because they can't move forward or persevere the Chariot reverse with what they were trying to get away with. Okay. Working with this judge and working with these two people here that someone found out the truth about. And now it's a missed opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody missed an opportunity to trick you because these two people that were hired to work together to trick you are no longer working together or cooperating with each other because they found out someone love bombed them and did a whole lot just to get their help so that they could get their piece of the money and take off and go their own way. There was never any real bond or connection involved or whatever the case may be. And their partner may have had genuine feelings for them. But this person only wanted money from them. So this is their own little spat. We don't care about that. But this is just giving background about how these people that were supposed to create some kind of disaster in your life, whereby this judge didn't have to face you, they can't do it anymore. And because they can't do it anymore, because they're not cooperating with each other, it's over. And this judge has lost confidence that these people are going to be able to stop you or trick you, create any kind of magical illusion, play any type of psychological games with you, mental manipulation games, and they're figuring out what to do. Tell me now more about the judge. Tell me more about this judge now. Tell me more about this judge. Tell me more about the situation with the judge right now. The cycle is over. Somebody might be going to jail about an injustice that they committed. Justice in reverse, because something someone has been doing is not justified. It is not balanced. The Nine of Swords can talk about someone in a mental imprisonment, or it can talk about someone going to jail with the Nine of Swords. So someone could either be going to jail or in a mental imprisonment because the cycle's over. They're not going to get another opportunity to get away with what they were doing. And this could be that night energy that was supposed to come and do some black magic spell on you that was going to make you die, or a death spell or whatever. I feel like this is someone that was very careless and came toward you in the physical when they could not get rid of you in the spiritual, and they got reckless in coordinating with other people in your community to try to hunt you down, have you killed. Okay. And whoever this person is, the cycle's over for whatever they've been doing. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. What is this Nine of Swords? I'm sorry. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please, and thank you. All right, the Queen of Swords. This is someone that is in charge of, they have to do things by the book. The Queen of Swords represents having to follow the rules, having to do things by the book. They read the directions and give instructions out. It has to do with order. So someone might be having to do things by the book right now. The Seven of Swords concerning a theft, with that Seven of Swords. Tell me more about that. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Somebody might not be working with somebody any longer because they can't balance the situation. So because these people cannot get rid of you to balance their situation, they are going to have to do something by the books and bring your ass into that courtroom and stop fucking playing, because somebody can't move to calmer waters right now until this case is closed. And it's been open way longer than it needed to be. The Six of Swords in reverse. Clarify this person that can't move to calmer waters right now. That means they're not okay. They're not in a good mental space because they have a case open that's been open way longer than it should have been. Okay. Because these people sometimes cannot tap into their intuitive function. These people, they lack intuition. They make bad decisions. They don't regulate their emotions well, and they make life decisions emotionally. Okay. And whoever this is didn't use their intuition. The Queen of Cups reverse is a person that is not connected to their intuition at a high frequency or vibration. Okay. So they're going to make a whole bunch of really, really bad decisions. And now she's the wounded warrior. Somebody is the wounded warrior. They're still standing, but they are just weary from all of this. And they wish it would just end and close. And it will, just as soon as you get your justice. Because no case is going to close until you get your justice. It's fated for you with this Wheel of Fortune energy. It's fated to move and propel you forward away from these demons. Okay. The Emperor in the reverse. This might be someone that might have wanted control over you. The Emperor in the reverse has control issues. They're going to have to release and let you go. Somebody that thought that they were going to put you in an invisible prison of some sorts by gang stalking you, by trying to intimidate you with the police. If you try to report anything, try to claim that you're having psychological break, and try to put you in a mental institution while they're gang stalking you, by the way, and sending people to try to hurt and harm you. These are the things that were putting you into a form of a prison without walls. Huge abuse of power, a very huge, and trust me, what goes around comes around, and everybody will receive their karma. People think, well, yeah, nothing's gonna happen to me, and they got their chest in the air. I'm good. Nothing's gonna happen to me. See, I told you nothing would happen to me 3 years later, and then 5 years later, they had their very first grandbaby by their first daughter, and a police lieutenant sticking his chest out. See, yep, I'm the alpha male in this family, and yeah, I abuse power with other people and do things. but nothing ever happened to me. We get away with everything. And then they hold their newborn baby, grandbaby, by their first daughter in their hands, and that baby has cancer. And then that baby has cancer and becomes deathly ill and may not make it. And they're crying and asking God, and God is like, don't you say my motherfucking name, you bitch. Yep, it's a fucked up thing to say, but I'm saying it. Because people get cognitive dissonance when it comes to being able to make a connection to the things that they do to hurt and harm other people. And then when their karma hits them later and they're asking everybody to pray for their family and pray for their child and pray for this. And I don't know why this would happen. We are good people. I'm a police lieutenant and I do good things, and they conveniently forget about abusing power and doing things to other people that are illegal and using their position to help people steal and get away, to gang stalk, to threaten to put people away. Oh, I think you're having a psychological breakdown. I'm gonna put you in a mental institution so these people could take your inheritance money. They conveniently forget these things. But then when they end up cursed and they're like, well, nothing happened to me. And then they're crying because their first daughter has her first child and that child has cancer, and the whole family can't figure out why their family is dealing with this. And yes, I know it hurts for me to say something that harsh and rude, but the thing about it is a lot of people get cognitive dissonance when it comes to taking accountability and making a connection between karma, thinking that you were going to get good karma because you were causing an imbalance and misfortune for another's. And it came out in the form of a disease in your damn family with people you love and care for. And you don't want to make that connection because you don't want to have to face the fact that you are low down, dirty motherfucker that's trifling, and you deserve everything that's happening to you and your family. Yep, I said it, and I'll say it again. They pretend not to. I know they do. They'll sit up there. I don't know why God is striking my family. I don't know why this is happening. Do you want us to tell you why? Look, it's a whole bunch of niggas in jail over here, bitch. That don't belong in jail. You want us to tell you why? You want us to tell you why? We'll let you know why. Yeah, I know. Ignore us. Go ahead. Keep on walking. You understand? The sins of the father are passed down upon the son and daughter. It's the truth. It's karma. Regardless of your race, your color, or whatever it is, what you do right now is going to be passed to you and your children and your grandchildren. And when that bad karma hits them, it can hit any of y'all, anyone connected to you. And go ahead and what did we always say under the comments in all in police videos? Offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. Oh, that goes for bad police officers too, bitch. That goes for dishonest lieutenants, dishonest judges, offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. That goes for corrupt officials as well, in the FBI, the CIA, government agencies, corrupt people that steal money, inheritance, and steal from honest, hardworking people, ashamed of nothing and offended by everything. That's just not for blue collar crimes. That's for y'all motherfucking asses too. I said it, God damn it. So, like I said, somebody needs to release something. There might be someone here that might have released someone, a King of Cups. That is someone that is in some emotionally intelligent energy now. That might be trying to get more balanced. Okay. The High Priestess. What is the King of Cups and the High Priestess? A Knight of Cups. Somebody wants a friendship. So there's somebody that is wanting to forge a friendship with the High Priestess now. But I think they are nervous about coming toward a High Priestess because they already are aware a High Priestess knows everything that they did. But if they're aware of that, they should probably still connect with that High Priestess and just be transparent and just be honest. See, because that's something that High Priestesses really, really honor and respect. Even when you did wrong, the ability to be straight, forward, and transparent and be straight up and direct is one thing we respect. Even if we don't like you, it don't fucking matter. It's people out here that don't like the President Trump. Okay. but they have a certain level of respect for him because of a certain type of charisma that he carries. Okay. And I'm not bigging up and I'm making a point. You follow me. The point I'm making is you don't have to like a person to respect them. People all the time respect people that can speak their mind and speak their truth and be loud about it. You were loud and ignorant when you made the mistake that you made or did what you did. Be just as loud about making a correction or apologizing or confessing what you did. You know, people respect people that have real balls. You understand? Yeah. No, of course, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend I have a whole bunch of black friends and I fuck with black people like that. No, I don't. I'm a white man and I have a lot of white friends because that's who I grew up around. We listen to the same music, have the same culture. And I mean, I have some associates, of course, that are black, but no, I don't have any best friends that I really, really genuinely fuck with like that. Just like Chinese people, there are some of them that don't have close friends of other races. They like to stick to their own people. Doesn't mean I hate you. Hell no. But no, I stick to the people that's in the same vibration as me that I have similarities with. And frankly, I don't like y'all niggas for real. But what about my politics? Do you like them? How do you feel about my politics? I mean, at the end of the day, aren't all of us a little bit racist? Don't all of us talk shit behind closed doors when we get around people that look like us? Let's stop faking and be real here for a minute. You know, people respect people that can be themselves and that are transparent and don't feel like they have to put on a front and say what they really are thinking and really mean. People get offended by those type of people, but they really like them. They carry a certain charisma. You understand? People that can tell the truth and be honest about shit. You know, it's the people that wear a mask that really, unless the mask got to do with making your money. I get it. Don't worry. Y'all know I get it. You wearing a mask for the person cutting your paycheck because you got bills to pay. I get it. Y'all know. We all get it. Everybody wears a mask at work. Everybody wears a mask at work. We know. We know it. Anytime, any job you work, everybody wears a mask. People of all races wear a mask at work because you have to represent and pretend you love your job and whatever, depending on what you do. But you get what I'm saying. Whoever this person is that wants to connect with the high priestess men and women that are highly intuitive, we respect people that don't like us. Boom. We respect people that tell us how they really feel about us. We like that. We love that. We like that kind of energy. We can respect that. Because that's how we are. We're very direct and we're very transparent because we're honest. We oftentimes don't wear masks with people or fake with people. We might just avoid your ass, but we respect honesty. We respect people that's willing to keep it real and transparent. Like, hey, how you doing? I like the type of business you do, and I like how you carry on. I don't like or care for you that much. You know, no offense. I don't care about your culture either, but I do like your business and how you do it. And I feel like my business and your business, we can do good together. We could be allies because of the way you handle yourself. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't like you either, and I don't like the food in your culture, and I don't think your women in your culture are attractive. Or whatever. Why the fuck do I care about that? Let's get together and make money together. Because again, I like your discipline, your honesty, your transparency. You have a lot of the same qualities that I have. I think me and you could work together. You know, it's some people that are very honest and transparent that can come together with other people and be like, I don't fuck with you like that, but I do fuck with how you conduct your business. I see you're a very honest, transparent, respectful person. I want to do business with you. I don't want to be your personal friend and hang out with you and try to fake like I like your family and like that nasty ass food y'all cook. But I do like your ethics. I do like the type of integrity you have. And I would love to do business with you. Okay, cool. Okay, Chinaman. Okay, so-and-so or so-and-so. That's high priestess energy. We're honest. We're not going to sit up there and play in your face. So whoever this person is, whatever the case may be, the high priestess is already aware of everything that you did and said and everything that transpired. They'll only respect you for being transparent and honest, and saying it with your chest out what you did. And if you're absolutely, if you're genuinely sorry, like if you're genuinely apologetic, just be like, I know I sound ignorant as fuck right now, and I don't know whether or not you're going to accept this apology, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because I was a loud, ignorant motherfucker when I said what I did. So I know I have to be loud and ignorant sounding when I'm apologizing for being an ignorant ass. So let me just go on and apologize. You can accept it or not. I would like for you to accept my apology, but if you don't, I'm leaving it there for you anyway. Okay. If I was bold enough to do X, Y, Z, then I'm bold enough to stand in that same energy and apologize to you. And I'm going to leave this apology for you. If you don't accept it, I still offered it to you. Okay. My hope is I would like to have a conversation with you. And if you're willing to have a conversation with me, I can be transparent with you if you accept my apology. If you don't, you still take that apology and do what you want with it. But I've gotten it off my chest. Goodbye. You understand? We respect people like that. We love that shit. That shit, I'm not going to say turns us on, but we like honesty and transparency and people that just say the fucking truth, because that's how we are. And that's why people don't like high priestesses, because we're too direct. There are certain type of energies on the planet where you are so honest and direct to the point where nobody can stand to be around you. People don't want to be around you because they know you see the truth. And you might not speak your mind unless you're asked, because you know people hate it when you open up your mouth because you're going to say the truth. Okay. A lot of people don't like, because a lot of people operate under the 48 laws of power. They do a lot of underhanded, backward, twisted, sideways answers, finding ways to twist and bend and manipulate. People don't know how to just be straightforward. So when an assertive, straightforward, honest person that's transparent comes into their energy, it makes everybody shudder. It makes everybody go in their shell, because everybody knows, oh, they're going to see straight through me. And it makes me uncomfortable because I know I'm a snake. You understand? Somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody might be a water sign here, a Knight of Cups reverse. This could be a false person, a false friend, or someone that could have been a false friend. Is to, with the Fool card, they want to take a risk to possibly have a get together with a Queen of Wands reverse. Might be the Kitchen Witch energy. To, I don't know, what's the Page of Swords reverse? Is there an air sign too? The Wheel of Fortune, to tell some kind of lie, or for what? To come towards somebody, something, to send something towards somebody very quickly. Something is happening very quickly. What is the Lovers? Is this about a partnership? What is the Lovers? Clarify the Lovers. The King of Swords, a Gemini. Something's not going in a Gemini's favor. The King of Swords is air energy. So something is not going in a Gemini's favor. And somebody, there is a water sign, and there is a Kitchen Witch energy, might be a fire sign, that want to do something. They want to celebrate with a Gemini because something's not going in their favor. 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and an Aquarius. So there's a Gemini, an Aquarius, a fire sign, and a water sign that all want to come together to celebrate because what is this? Somebody has to follow the rules with an Empress reverse. So they might have to do something. They have to follow the rules with that King of Swords energy. And what are the rules? They could not get away with sacrificing you, because that's part of what this was about. Someone thought that they were going to be able to sacrifice you, a Gemini energy. They couldn't get away with sacrificing you, and they're going to have to pull their energy back. So are they going to sacrifice this Gemini and they want to celebrate with them or something? The Sun card. Somebody wants to illuminate something with the Sun, that they are going to release something and let something go. What is the 4 of Pentacles? Someone's going to let something go and move to calmer waters. The 6 of Swords. Who is the person that's about to let something go? So somebody might be coming together to illuminate to an Aquarius, to a Libra, to a Gemini, to a Cancer, and to a fire sign that they're about to let something go. This might be that judge that's part of that same secret society. The Queen of Swords reversed. The Magician, clarify, the Magician is Gemini energy. Somebody is about to lose their stability and foundation. Or the person that was supposed to do magic and spell work to make you homeless, so this judge could reverse the decision. That's what they were expecting to happen, but it's not going to happen. So initially, that judge was waiting to reverse that decision in court for these people, but they were waiting for these people to do spell work that would cause you to lose your home or become homeless, so that they could reverse that, because then they could, they could prove whatever it was that they were hoping to prove. But the problem is, you still have a roof over your head and you're not homeless, and that's why this judge can't reverse the decision for these demons. They couldn't do spell work to make you homeless by connecting you with somebody that's very irrational to create a fight with you, so that they could record you acting crazy. And then the judge could have video evidence and evidence of you being homeless, and reverse a case, reverse a judgment over you for an illegal conservatorship for this Aquarius, King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's it. And it's too much of a burden right now. These people are way down. Okay. And what is the final message, Holy Spirit? I'm going to pull some of these other cards. I don't know. Someone might be victorious here. You might be about to get a communication from somebody. What is the Page of Swords? Sword suit represents air. It represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These are signs of communication. Okay, it could represent information technology, telephone communication, email, text message, speaking, communicating, sending out information, getting passed on. That's what the Page of Swords could be representing here. So you might be about to receive some information. Clarify that Page of Swords, please, and thank you. Someone might be working on something so that you can receive some information. Someone may be working on something so you can receive information. I have the Eight of Cups reversed. Somebody that did not want to, couldn't let something go emotionally. Cups represent emotions and energy. Someone that could not let something emotionally go. What about them? Cannot create any more conflict for you. Because that person's name is in every courtroom all over the place, not just with an issue with you, but other people that she was supposed to probably take out that had contracts, thinking that she was the woman, the kitchen bitch with the low IQ, the thug that could get this done. Her name is in way too many people's mouths and in way too many courthouses for these people to allow her to be out here running around reckless and it not be tied back to them. Somebody might not see something. What is the Two of Swords? What is the Two of Swords? Clarify the Two of Swords. Someone does not see the Eight of Pentacles reverse, that they don't have the skill that they claim they had to get something done. They don't have the talent or the ability or the focus or the intelligence to carry out. This is someone that just is very emotional in their presentation when they're convincing people, oh, I can do it. You should. They put on a really good show. They know how to sell themselves. But when it comes to actually carrying something out with logic, with a balanced mind and making good, precise, accurate decisions that will yield the results that they want, this person's all over the place. They're disorganized. They act out of getting real hype and emotional and then do something careless that exposes everybody. So they got the wrong person for the job. All they got was a good actor that knew how to put on a very big emotional show about how they could get them the results they were looking for. But they were selling wolf tickets. This is somebody that is not a strategic planner. It's a hothead. It's just a hothead. It's not somebody that is tactical like a snake. A snake is very tactical. It don't have no arms and no legs. So a snake has to be very careful in how it moves. A snake has to think out a million moves in different directions, up, down, left, right, up, down. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? When to move, when to be still. A snake has to really, really be someone that operates out of logic and think way plan B, plan C, plan D, because they don't have no arms and no legs. So it better be able to think and be smart and use wisdom. A snake has to use his energy and wisdom and energy very wisely, because they don't have no arms and no legs. You understand? This person is a big doofus that likes to be seen by everybody, that makes a whole lot of noise and acts not out of logic, but out of emotion. Okay. So they're too risky and they're not going to get a new start. They might not even see this. All right. The Page of Swords reverse, the Three of Pentacles. Someone's not going to work with them anymore and they're letting them go. All right. So I will pull a few cards really quick and see if it's any other energy they want me to talk about. And I think this is the year of the snake. Some of you, if you were born in 1977, you might have been born in the year of the snake. And I think now we are back in the year of the snake again. Although a snake is a reptile, snakes are known for being logical and very tactical. They are a military strategist. A snake is a military strategist. It often uses its beauty and color to try to trick people, seduce them, camouflage itself. Snake knows how to shapeshift, but a snake mostly uses logic. And a snake listens very carefully and watches for a very long time, and it pays attention to everyone's movements for a long time and calculates the right move for them to make. You understand? And that's because it doesn't have arms and legs. Snakes are very wise creatures, very wise. If you were born in the year of the snake, you might be a person that might have a lot of wisdom. Okay. All right. Are there any other messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Are there any other messages you would like for me to give to my collective this beautiful full moon Wednesday? Are there any other messages you would like for me to dish out for my beautiful collective this beautiful full moon Wednesday? What are the messages? What are the messages? Please and thank you. All right. There's nothing in here except for do not touch my anointed. Okay. This could be someone that just wanted revenge. And if this is somebody with a reprobate mind, revenge to these idiots means that you offended them unknowingly by being born intelligent or being interesting or being handsome or pretty or being successful or being in good health mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You offended them and they want revenge because they took it as a personal attack against them. What you look like, how intellectual and intelligent that you are, anything going on for yourself that they're jealous of, they took it as a personal attack. And that's what they want. These imbeciles want revenge on you for. They're weirdos. It's so freaking weirdo, like to want revenge on someone because you took it personally offensive because they have a good quality trait about them. That is so weird. These people are possessed with all kind of weird entities with this weird thinking and weird behaving. I want revenge on you because your butt is rounder than mine. So I have to get you back for that. That's not revenge, you idiot. It's called jealousy, you dumb bitch. Let's go. What are the messages? No, bullies and narcissists. I know they're bullies and narcissists. I can't make this shit up. This is what fell on the keyboard. Bitch, I can't make it up. Triggered, triggered, trigger. I can't make this shit up. They hate your independence, your confidence, your intelligence, and your freedom. That's it. They hate your, that's what they want revenge on you for. They want revenge because somebody that gaslit your ass about not being able to have a husband because you're not good enough didn't know in 2025 that the flip script, the script would flip, and the new come up is being in a marriage where both of you actually have genuine love for each other, or being single and in love with yourself. And that would be the new thing that people applaud and give you validation for. Like, congratulations on being married to someone that you're not codependent to, so you get to actually be respected and loved as a human and not objectified. Or congratulations in maintaining your independence as being a single woman that's not accepting emotional abuse or any form of energetic, emotional, physical, financial abuse from anybody in any relationship or partnership. Congratulations on loving yourself or loving another person. That's what the new come up is in 2025 for people. And somebody's mad that thought that back in the day they got married and you didn't because you had less value than them. These goofies. And in 2025, you're doing great and fine and you're happy. And everybody is getting in alignment with their shadow work and healing. And people are in love with themselves. If they can't be in love with another person, they're in love with self-love, and they're living their best lives. And these are people that had shallow aspirations in life, for shallow marriages and shallow relationships. And they've dug a hole so deep, men and women, both men and women. He thought he had the baddest bitch out there. Fast forward 10 years, and they are in ruts and entrapments that they want to blow their own brains out to get away from. And you maintained your independence, your confidence, your intelligence, and your freedom. And they hate you for that because you were right to love yourself and work on yourself single. If somebody was making fun of you, oh, you don't have nobody, you can't even get a man, you can't get a woman, and you're single. If you were shamed in the past, now you're being applauded. You're being applauded all over the world because now people are applauding and pushing up the right thing: healing, shadow work, self-love, center yourself, find out who you are, go on a journey of self-healing, self-discovery, find out who you are, your purpose. That's where we are right now in 2025. So nobody is shaming you for being single. Nobody is shaming you for your life decisions and choices to be alone and to heal and to represent yourself to the world, where anyone coming into your life, friendships or lovers, has to be able to compete with your peace and your peace of mind and your independence and your confidence and your intelligence and your freedom. But there's an idiot imbecile out here that wants revenge on you, and you're anointed, and somebody wants revenge. Social Security. I don't know. This might have something to do with Social Security. We'll find out. See, your spiritual gifts, they come from God. You were born with your spiritual gifts. You didn't do no black magic. You didn't have to do no chakra work on your gifts. You were born with your gifts, and you are under spiritual attack, or you have been, your stability in your love life, because of your spiritual abilities and gifts that you were born with. You've always had them your entire life. Before you even knew anything about all these witches and the type of magic before you even knew anything about that, you always had your spiritual abilities and gifts. They've always been a part of you. And that's why someone wants revenge on you, because you don't have to go through initiations and do things they do to get these abilities that you have naturally. Let's go. And root chakra, your ability to survive out here in the world. You're very connected. Let's go. All right, pull a chakra card, crown chakra. Gang stalking friends and family. Okay, let's get it. This might be about somebody's gang stalking friends and family. They want me to pull a chakra card. This might have something to do. They might want me to pay attention to someone's crown chakra. All right, pull a chakra card. All right, let's go with this chakra card. Somebody wanted revenge on you for having gifts. Somebody might have an entity feeding in the heart chakra, or they wanted you to have an entity feeding in your heart chakra, an entity attachment. Feeling trapped in unloving, toxic relationships. This could be something that someone wanted for you in your life, or this could be how someone else is feeling. I'm getting heart chakra energy here. Again, someone either wanted you or they are feeling trapped in unloving, toxic relationships, and they have an entity attachment feeding in their heart chakra. What else, Holy Spirit? Throat chakra. Somebody might be very indecisive. Heart chakra, fear of betrayal, apathy, solar plexus. Someone that might lack empathy. Heart chakra, again, entity. Yes, somebody has a blocked heart chakra. That means they're very cold. They're very cold. Somebody is very cold, and they don't have any empathy for what they may do to others, or how other people are affected by their actions, words, thoughts, job, whatever. Okay. And they're very indecisive. This indecisiveness that's causing a blockage in the throat chakra usually is attributed to not being sure of yourself concerning whatever your values are and whatever your belief system is. And this is something that's cultivated in the solar plexus chakra, where you develop your personality, a strong sense of self-confidence, the will to do, and a sense of purpose in the solar plexus chakra. When those things are very solid and you're very centered with the solar plexus chakra, you know where you stand concerning issues. So it becomes easy for you to make up your mind based on your principles and belief system and speak out whatever you're sure about. So when you have throat chakra issues and indecisive, it has something to do with something going on with your solar plexus chakra as well, because you're not sure about the principles that you stand on, your belief system. Let's go. Heart chakra, loving indiscriminately. Okay. Somebody needs to practice more boundaries with who they open their heart to and show love to. You might be loving on gremlins. Depression, crown chakra. That's the one they wanted me to pull. Okay. So with this crown chakra, there's somebody that might be suffering from depression, and there might be somebody that might love indiscriminately. That means somebody might be overextending themselves and giving love and emotion and giving people a pass, but giving the wrong people a pass. Some might be connected to a whole bunch of gremlins in their life with a short lifespan that they have their heart open to, and they need to practice having more boundaries. Somebody needs to balance their heart chakra. Okay, the heart chakra can be overactive when you give too much of yourself and you're not receiving. When you show excessive affection that is not returned. When you make and rationalize excuses for things that should not be tolerated. When you make excuses for people that do things to you that if you did it to them, they would never accept under any circumstances for you to do to them whatever they're doing to you, but you make excuses for them. This is an these are symptoms of an overactive heart chakra. Somebody needs to balance their heart chakra so they're not overly giving to a cause or a person, but also so that they're not in the energy of apathy either, where they have no empathy and compassion at all whatsoever. Somebody needs to balance out their boundaries with who they should allow access to their heart space and who they should close it off to. And that's part of a balancing act. That King of Swords, Queen of Cups energy. You got to balance out boundaries with your emotions, your logical mind, with your creative and more emotional side. You have to find a healthy balance. All right, so who's this person in your family that just wants revenge on you for being independent, confident, intelligent, and free? Because it says your family and friends were gang stalking you because they were jealous of you. Let's talk about it. So somebody in your family is mad because they took a turn in life and they're miserable with the decision they might have made 10 years ago or whatever. And they're miserable now and they're mad at you because they used to talk shit about you. That's what I'm getting. I feel like someone in your family used to talk a whole lot of shit about you not having, and you weren't able to secure this and that, this, that, and the other. And every decision that they made, they put their foot in their mouth now because they looking real dumb right now and struggling and going through stuff and knee deep in shit that they can't get out of, and they feel helpless. And now they're seeing that the decision is right. The Page of Swords, somebody's talking a lot of shit right now. They could have got fired from their job, or people are not working with them anymore. With the Three of Pentacles reverse and the Page of Swords reverse, they might have been caught at or something, trying to get away with doing something with the Seven of Swords. What's this person's obstacle right now? This gang stalking friends and family members that might have gotten fired from their jobs. The obstacle is they might have used someone to abuse power with you, or they might have used a position or job they had to abuse power with you, with that Strength card energy. This is Leo energy. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. I feel like somebody in somebody's family created obstacles by abusing power through other people or through a job that they got fired from. Somebody got fired from a job that was abusing power, and now this person's sad and trying to avoid a tower. Well, it's good for them. People get carried away and drunk off of power. It don't make no sense. Have you ever seen somebody that got a manager job at Taco Bell abuse power with someone working under them, or a lead at a warehouse or some shit? Like, I'm the supervisor. Yeah, we all know. We know you're the supervisor. We know. You make 25 cents, literally more than all of us. And after taxes, we all still make more than you. But you took on 10 times the work. And you got to come in when somebody call out or don't show up or we're understaffed. And you doing 10 times the amount of work just so you can say, I'm the supervisor. We know, sweetheart, because you smart. We know. Because you the supervisor. It's almost like a name you don't even want no more, because it's like code word for some people. Yeah, boo, you the supervisor. Matter of fact, on QUAN's channel, from now on, that's going to be my code word for you got had. And somebody is taking advantage of you because you just wanted the right to have a title called the supervisor, but they're taking advantage of you because you slow. So if I do this, we got another supervisor here, another supervisor. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's code work. That's code work. Child, I drove by a Taco Bell and they put a sign in. They had a sign in the window of Taco Bell that had me crying. And if anybody's in my collective that work for Taco Bell, I don't mean no harm. It don't matter. I don't eat there, but you know what I mean. It's nothing wrong with any job you work. Hell, Kuan Yin might end up at a Taco Bell. I don't know what the future holds for me, but you understand what I'm saying. No, it would be Chipotle if anything. But seriously, you understand what I'm saying. I drove by a Taco Bell and they had a sign in the window and they said, now hiring all managers only hiring managers. Everyone coming in interview. Only managers work here. And I was like, that is cold word like a motherfucker. They just making fun of people now and calling people slow, saying everybody's a manager. Yeah, you gonna clean the toilet. You a manager too. That's right. You the manager over the toilet. And yeah, you're gonna be the manager over the cashier. And you're gonna be the manager in charge of putting the meat in these hard shell tacos. You're gonna and wrap it up and put the sour cream on them. And you're gonna be the manager over the drive-through. And we just gonna call everybody a manager just so that they can go home. Shut up, girl, shut up. We're just gonna call them all managers. And we just need to keep people here working because I can't find nobody to work. Let's call them all managers so that they can tell people that they're a manager at their job. And when they go online dating, they can feel good about saying, what you do for a living? I'm a manager. And they don't say of what, but they just say, I'm a manager. Girl, just let them. Put the sign in the window, say we only hiring managers. And the people with the big ego that's slow is going to think that, oh, well, that's me because I'm a manager. Whoever this person is that was abusing power, someone could have Leo in their chart or air. They're sad right now. Another supervisor that's trying to avoid a tower because they couldn't backstab and betray you. This could be somebody in your family that was jealous of you. Okay, what else? Or they might have a Leo placement somewhere in their chart. This is someone that was very disrespectful in the way they communicated with a lot of people. With this Page of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that communicated with a whole lot of people very disrespectfully. Communicate, they was talking shit and yelling over everybody's head, and and now they fired. So everybody looking at them like, oh, but a minute ago you was abusing power with everybody. Okay, what else? And they couldn't backstab and betray your ass, and now they're suffering from some form of imbalance. Working with your gang stalking friends and family. Something's not going to go in their favor. What's not going in this person's favor? What is not going in their favor? The Nine of Pentacles. This could be your energy. You could still be single, independent, self-sufficient, financially stable. You're still confident. You still have your confidence, and you're still financially abundant and stable. What else? Yeah, something's not going in their favor because their job is to turn all that around for you. Their job and mission, that was it. Their job was to do spell work and to work on you. That was their job, was to do work on you and do spell work on you to turn everything upside down for you. But their spell work is what turned upside down and backfired. And instead, it's them that's feeling unconfident and financially secure, and their stability is all messed up because they spent so much time celebrating and partying instead of doing their job properly. Okay. This is your energy right here. You could have fire in your chart, or Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Whoever you are, you're very confident. Okay. Her job was to make, destroy your confidence. So you could sell pussy like her. But you didn't ever do that. You don't need to. You're too intelligent. You don't have to get in that type of energy. You use your Kundalini energy. You use your creative sacral energy to think, to make money with your brain by thinking. Okay, and not to shoot anybody down that makes money by giving brain, which is not to be confused with using your brain with giving brain, which would be fellatio or giving head, sucking dick. Okay, a big difference there. You are Queen of Wands in the upright. You're very confident. You're very intelligent. You're a leader, and you're financially independent, and you're flourishing, and your stability is and your foundation is very strong. And it was her job to turn everything upside down for you and make you homeless and unconfident and selling pussy like her, and giving brain, not using your brain, but actually giving brain. But it never worked out. You're still moving forward victoriously, getting new opportunities in your life. And that's why she got fired from her job, because she was unable to destroy your confidence, your intelligence, your freedom, and your independence. And what is the final message here, Holy Spirit? What is the final message? Somebody might have Cancer in their chart. What is the final message? What is the final message? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is burdened right now that might have had an ego death, or they're changing their position when it comes to a situation, something that they were trying to do. And let me just say real quick, because I don't want anyone to feel any kind of way. A job is a job. It has to do with your attitude and mentality. If you're a humble person or not. I'm not making fun of If you're working a fast food job, try nothing wrong with that. I worked at McDonald's before, and those were some of the best years of my life because my family was going through homelessness, and I knew that after a certain amount of time, they had to get rid of them McLean burgers, and I took a whole garbage bag full of juices that I stole. Yep, sure did. Filet of fishes, McLean's. We would drop at the end of the night. I love closing because when you close at night, all that food gotta go away. So I had a big bag full of apple juices, a big bag full of apple pies, McLean burgers. What were those chicken wings back in the day? Hot. What did we call Mighty Wings? We used to drop a whole basket of Mighty Wings right before it was time to shut down because we knew no more customers were coming in and it would be considered waste. So I planned on taking them Mighty Wings home and eating them with my family for dinner because we were having issues, with homelessness, me and my family at the time. When I worked at McDonald's, and it was a great help for me and my siblings to eat. Chow. So I'm not trying to make fun of anyone that might work fast food. I'm talking about the attitude that some people will carry. I'm talking about when people get in their ego about a title and get to pushing people around and being bossy and trying to shit on other people and looking down on people in their ego. Those are the motherfuckers, people that are not humble, that are like, hey, y'all, I know I'm the supervisor, but it's not that serious. The point is we all going to work together to make sure that we do what we need to do and we can all get our money and just go home because nobody's here to power trip. We're all here just to get a paycheck for the same reason. So let's get out there and just do the best that we can to provide optimal performance so we can make the money we need to make to take care of our families. All right. Much love. Everybody in. All right. Teamwork. You understand? I'm not talking about humble people that are just there to make a living. I'm talking about idiots that titles go straight to their head and they get around to acting like a damn fool. Final message. Final message. Final message. Final message. Ooh, child. All right, there might be an Aquarius here. It could be a Leo here. These people are beyond depressed and sad right now, or somebody can't heal something. Someone might not be able to heal something right now. The star in reverse, strength. Someone feels powerless to healing something. Someone might feel powerless about healing something. Okay, somebody might be having to rebuild something or work very hard to build. Someone could be a younger earth sign that could be working very hard that didn't get something that they were expecting and they can't balance a situation right now and they can't move forward because they were working with an emperor in the reverse that led them astray and misguided them. Okay, so there's someone that feels powerless about healing something because again, this person might be dealing with a loss. And I feel like it has to do with a money, financial loss, an opportunity, something they really wanted really bad. And now they have to work extra hard to try to rebuild themselves because they invested in working on something with the older person that led them in the wrong direction and did not turn out. Remember something, y'all. If y'all don't take anything else from me, please believe me, I'm not talking out the side of my neck. You cannot expect to get good karma in life by causing misfortune for others. It is ignorance to believe that. You think because you did something and you got instant gratification that lasted you 5 years, you think you got away with causing someone a misfortune. Sweetheart, you have to pay for every energy and imbalance you put out there. And if you don't pay in this lifetime, you're going to pay in the next. And it's going to come in the form of some form of bad luck that you don't understand why you're going through this. Why is my child sick? Why did this happen? And you're not going to be able to make the connection because you might get that karma at another season in your life when everything is going well. You understand me? For those of you that are younger in your 20s, that are being led astray and being led to believe that you could just follow the 48 laws of power and do whatever you want to whoever you want to do it to, and be underhand and get whatever you want, and join these little organizations, and just come up off of the vulnerable people that love and have empathy and compassion and prey on them, and there are no consequences. Sweetheart, just because you might get instant gratification from hurting another person, from stealing from another person, from causing an imbalance to another person, and it lasts for about 5 to 10 years, sometimes that karma will come back to you in the next season of your life. And then you'll get in your 30s or even your 40s and suddenly don't understand how you ended up at the bottom of the wheel, how you ended up now where you're having housing issues or another issue you did what happened 5 or 10 years ago. You're unable to connect what you're going through as being karma for a misfortune and imbalance that you caused for somebody even in your 20s, even in 25, 30 years old. Believe me when I tell you, and I'm not sitting up here preaching about any God or anything like that. I am talking about the universal laws that cannot be broken, that govern here where you live on earth. You can't change those laws. What energy you put out has to come back to you. Karma is a real thing, and sometimes it gets repaid during a season of your life when things are different and things are going well and you're on the up and up and you're doing the right thing. You could be doing the right thing and have changed your whole life around and experience some horrible tragedy in your life because of something that you did when you were younger, when you were still in your south node. And that karma will come to you in a season of your life when you're doing right and you're asking God, why am I going through this right now? I'm an upstanding person. I've been working here and feeding the poor for the last 20 years, and I don't understand why this could happen to me. And you forgot about a death spell that you sat up there and did with somebody else in your 20s because somebody told you they would give you a level up or some money if you do this magic to help make this person homeless. You forget about all them little things that you do when you're younger, but that karma will hit you in another season of your life when you can't make the correlation between the imbalance you might have caused for another. Okay, so just make sure that you remember, if you don't take anything else with you, the decisions that you make right now or at any time in your life, balance it with empathy and compassion, because it is ignorance to believe you can get good karma from causing a misfortune or imbalance for another. Okay, so guys, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cards Tarot. I will be back later on Love of the Highest Vibration on Fanbase. Okay, you can follow me on Fanbase. I go by the name Kuan Yin. Okay, there you go. It's free to follow me. The reading is free. Okay, but if you want to join my subscribers for the signs, where I'll be doing readings for the signs, that I think is a $4.99 subscription as well. Ultimately, I will be transitioning completely over to Fanbase, where I will have the freedom to say what I want to say and do what I want to do. For the protection, reflection, and direction of my collective. I love y'all. I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cards Tarot, signing out.